In this video, we're going to be looking at interpreting statistical data. So let's have a look at our learning intentions and success criteria. First of all, we want to know effective ways to reorder data. So that's going to be one of the things we look at. Know how to identify the number of data points by counting. Want to know how to count the number of data points that meet set conditions. Okay, so we've got 4 success criteria. These are the things you should be able to do by the end of this video. So firstly, I can list data in ascending and descending order. I can identify the number of data points in a data set. I can count the number of data points meeting set conditions. I can find the sum of data points in a data set. Now, sum just means adding together. We'll look at a couple of questions or one question for each of these success criteria. So let's go over to our question. So here's our question. Jake owns a donut shop and he decides to record the number of donuts he sells each day. The list is recorded below. Then we have a list of donuts he sold each day. So the first question, how many days did Jake record the number of donut sales? I just want to point out we've got our relevant success criteria down the bottom here. So this is, I can identify the number of data points in a data set. Well, how many days did Jake record the number of donut sales? Let's actually count the number of data points. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there are 13 data points. So he recorded the number of donut sales over 13 days. And we know that because he's recording the number of donuts he sells each day. So the number of data points is the number of donuts he sells each day, or the number of days he recorded the amount of donuts he sold. Okay, so let's have a look at our next success criteria. I can list data in ascending or descending order. That's what they ask us to do here, list it in ascending or descending order. Now, to list data in ascending or descending order, one of the ways that we can do this is basically to find the smallest number. So if we're going with ascending, which we're being asked, we need to find the smallest number first. So 10 is the smallest number. So then we need to find the next smallest number, and that would be 12. Then the next smallest would be 15. And notice what I'm doing. When I find the next number, I'm underlining it, so 17, and then writing it out straight away. And then I find the next smallest, underline it, write it out straight away. The reason I'm doing this is to make sure that I don't miss a number. Now, you'll see that there are 2 19s. It doesn't matter. They're both exactly the same, so we just write 19, 19. Then next smallest is 25 and 26 and 32, 38, 51, and our last one is 61. And if we just want to check, we can actually count that we've kept the same number of points. So in our previous question, we saw that there are 13 data points. So let's make sure we've got 13 in our answer here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's good. This is our final answer. Okay, so now we're looking at our success criteria of I can count the number of data points meeting set conditions. So question 3, on how many days did Jake sell less than 20 donuts? All right, well, let's have a look. He sold 10, 15, 19, 18, 12, 17, 19. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on 7 days. And on how many days did Jake sell more than 30 donuts? Well, let's actually use a different color for this. More than 30 donuts. 32, 51, 61, 38. So on 4 days. Just want to make a point at this point. We've got the words more and less, or less and more. When we have less than 20 donuts, if we had the number 20, we would not be including that because it's less than 20, not equal to 20. Likewise, more than 30, we would not include 30, the number 30. In order to include the number 20, we would have to write less than or equal to 20. And then for more than or including 30, we'd have to say more than or equal to. Okay. Let's move on to our last learning intention, or sorry, last success criteria. You can see that here. I can find the sum. So the word sum means adding. I can find the sum of data points in a data set. And an example question of this is, how many donuts did Jake sell at his shop during this recording period? Well, in order to find this out, we need to add all our numbers together. So we're actually going to write this all out to make sure we don't forget anything. 25 plus 32 plus 10 plus 15 plus 19 plus 18 plus 12 plus 51 plus 17 plus 19 plus 26 plus 61 plus 38. Now we could do this by hand, or the faster way is just doing it on a calculator. So let's quickly do it on a calculator. All right, so we've got 25 plus 32 plus 10 plus 15 plus 19 plus 18 plus 12 plus 51 plus 17 plus 19 plus 26 plus 61 plus 38. And our answer is 343. And if we want to be super clear, how many donuts did Jake sell at his shop during this recording period? 343 donuts. And there is our final answer. All right, so if we just quickly go back to the learning intentions page, we can see the learning intentions. We've reordered data, we've counted data points, and we've counted the number of data points that meet certain conditions. And hopefully by now you can say, I know how to do those for 4 success criteria. I can list data in ascending or descending order. I can identify the number of data points in a data set. I can count the number of data points meeting set conditions. I can find the sum of data points in a data set. And if you need to, you can go back and watch the relevant sections of the video.